Alright, so we are back with some more There Is No Umbra. I believe we are at the breaking point where Chapter 3 starts, just kind of looking over the mod. I believe, if I was correct, I believe we got one of the better endings, if not the best ending for Chapter 2, I would say. If you haven't checked out the series, definitely go back and check it out. I'll try and have it linked in the playlist down below, as well as at the end of this video too. Definitely go check out chapters 1 and 2. I didn't label them 1 and 2 because I didn't know where chapter 1 started and where chapter 2 ended and things like that, so they're just kind of like labeled There Is No Umbra, but I'll make sure to label this as like chapter 3 so you guys have a better understanding of where the story starts. Now, in order to trigger the quest line, I believe we're supposed to get a letter, and then we'll talk to Umbra to kind of discuss the letter. I don't think we've gotten that letter just yet, so once the letter does pop up, I'll definitely let you guys know, obviously, by cutting to it, and then we'll talk with the Umbra, and then we'll go from there. Cool. Now, funny enough, I was just coming to town because they're supposed to trigger the next quest, but the dragon attacked. So, in any case, now we gotta find the Umbra. Hopefully she's not dead. Which I don't think she was. Let's see. I think she was back here towards the entrance. Yeah, she really didn't get to do much here. In any case.
Hello. Tis wonderful to see you.
In any case, after a while, we actually did get a new letter, which is going to start off chapter 3 of the quest, which was... here you go. Another scratched letter. Greetings from High Rock. Take care of her. We all know who that is. Clearly, someone's not dead.
What is it you desire?
In order to trigger that, well, yeah, Ninra is still alive. She's from High Rock.
I'm honestly happy to hear that.
Same.
I guess she must have had some backup plan to return to her staff form in a worst-case scenario.
I guess that makes sense.
Good for her. Perhaps we'll see her again someday.
I mean, I guess we'll probably see her sometime along this quest line, but that's gonna trigger chapter 3.
Beloved, Umbra is gone.
We did it somehow. What do you mean?
I can no longer feel her presence in the cage.
Perhaps when she vanished, she finally died.
I can't be sure. I feel relief, but at the same time, a deep sense of loss. I don't know how to explain it.
You don't have to explain it. She was part of you, perhaps for the best.
Yes, although I can't help but to have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I mean, what we've been through so far, I totally understand.
I don't know. Naenra would know what clues to look for, but she's gone. Perhaps we should simply move on.
Sure. The way forward is through, or the way forward is through. Let's leave it all behind us.
The way forward is through. Thank you, beloved.
Okay, cool. So, just in case you wonder why she's covered in ice, 1, because of the dragon, 2, I gave her a new body.
What is it you desire?
And this body specializes also in ice magic, so...
Alright then,
that's probably going to wear off at some point. Don't care about these guys. So let's go ahead and go back to, I believe it's Solitude, because I did look up how to at least start the quest and how to trigger it, so that way I can start recording again. And to do that, we need to return back to Solitude. And from there, something's supposed to pick up. Alright, cool. Sorry for the wait. So there was a little bit of an issue on my end with the mod, which is why it took so long to kind of get where we needed to be. The person we're supposed to be talking to, I guess, got stuck in like the winking skeever, so I kind of backtracked a little bit just so we can get like the full dialogue options with everything on it. So hopefully this works, and we should be able to continue on with chapter 3 of There Is No Umbra.
Huh? Oh.
Did you come with my godmother? Are you her friend?
You look like you could do with a ripe apple.
I think this, yeah, this little boy's supposed to be talking to.
Cabbage or leek.
Godmother, don't you recognize me? It's me, Hamid.
Hamid?
Oh wow.
Yeah, so what's going on here is like, I think because there's so much congestion here in this tavern, the little boy could come out.
So different.
Which one is that again?
Hamid, please give me a moment.
In that case, I'm pretty sure it tried to buy me a
Got
drink
my letter,
last night.
right? You must have. We don't have much time.
Beloved, what should I do?
Pardon me, but
Let's play along for now.
on your poem.
Very well.
Classical heroes of
I
Skyrim.
will try.
Must it be written? Poetry is so
God,
dull
son,
when it isn't set to music.
I suffered
I'm sure it will be
an
fine.
accident.
Just don't be
My
late.
voice was permanently changed. I also did not receive any letter.
You didn't? Then how come you came to Solitude? Never mind. Maybe it's just luck. Please, Dad doesn't have much time.
I also lost some of my memories.
He is fake.
I'm afraid I don't remember your dad very well.
Also, don't mind the basket. I can't. It's with this
No, my
body.
dad
I don't know
will really
why,
die
but
heartbroken.
she's attached with
All he
this
wanted was
basket.
to
We'll probably
see
get
me
another
one
body at
last
some
time.
point.
What is happening exactly, Hamid?
My dad is sick. I don't know if he's gonna last the night. We tried everything. He just wanted to see you one last time. It doesn't matter if you don't really remember him. Can you at least pretend? Seeing you is his dying wish.
Very well, Hamid. We will go with you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's not far. Follow me.
Cool. All right. So actually, we was able to pick up the next mission, the Dying Wish.
On that terrible day.
Sure. Sorry.
So hopefully this makes him actually go. So I know this is like sort of like a small like issue with the quest too. Read like on the Discord. Here, hopefully he goes.
What can I do for you?
Okay. Seems like his pathing is stuck in here for some reason. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think that was the issue we was having last time. Is that like his pathing, his AI pathing was stuck inside of the bar or the end, so he couldn't escape out essentially. Yeah. So this is like kind of like a small issue he's having. Hopefully he kind of does what he's supposed to do. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Cool. Looks like it's working now.
It's not much to ask.
Yeah, so sorry about that. Because I spent the better half of a couple of days trying to figure out what was going on. Because he was originally either he's supposed to spawn, I guess, outside of the gate, or he'll meet you inside of the city.
Good to see you.
But I guess because of how much congestion was inside of the bar itself, he was not able to come out. So he was just pretty much stuck in there with all those people, and we had to go inside of there and find him to initiate the quest. So it's gonna be a little bit of a weird like jump, but it is what it is. At least we can continue on and finish out chapter 3.
Anyway, even if you didn't get my letter.
So to kind of bring you guys up to speed, essentially the body that we have the Umbra obtaining, which can be any body honestly.
Solitude is huge.
Hamid believes
Dad
it's
says
his
not great to live in
godmother,
cities.
and
Be
which
sure
I
to
mean
visit
obviously it
me
isn't.
When you can.
So we're just kind of playing along and essentially trying to help this boy with his father.
Out with it.
All right, you can come with me, mercenary. We could probably use the extra hands. But yeah.
Dad says cities always get hit the worst during wars or when other bad stuff happens.
But yeah, essentially we just kind of had some issues that because I've been trying to like maybe it was different body types, maybe it wasn't a modded body, a vanilla body. I troubleshoot a whole bunch of stuff, and then eventually I just kind of came to the conclusion that I just need to kind of like walk around the city, visit everywhere, and see if I can at least find him to trigger the cutscene, because maybe he does not necessarily have to walk outside, but he just has to like be within the vicinity to trigger the cutscene, and that's essentially what happened, is that we found him inside of the bar, and that's what triggered the cutscene to actually work in our favor. So, it's kind of where we stand now. Hopefully his pathing works correctly. He is kind of going all over the place, but, I mean, we'll make do. I'd imagine he's a Vigilance, right? Yeah, probably Vigilance. A Stendar, if I had to take a guess. While we're walking, a lot of people have been asking me what's next in terms of like the modded questline playthrough. Will I do another quest with Celine, or will I start a new character? I guess it just depends on what quest I'm going to be doing next. I know a lot of people have been asking me to bring back the Uchiha clan, like, I guess, character, per se, or maybe do like another playthrough of Skyrim in its entirety. And that may be something that does come up. Because it is a lot of mod lists that would make the playthrough a little bit better in terms of combat, especially with Novus, which is what I'm using currently right now as my preferred mod list. And I may dive back into it. That's a dragon or a bear. Hopefully the bear leaves us alone. Just a random cave bear. I don't think it's chasing us. Okay. But yeah, some people asked me to bring back the Uchiha clan playthrough. I've seen like a couple more recent comments asking about it. It is something that I've thought about doing. I thought about also like making Uchiha clan character. Come on, kid. There we go.
Mom wanted to live here in Dragon.
Like, I thought about doing like the Uchiha clan like character and just continue with like the modded questline stuff, which that is still an option. You just won't see the process of me like getting everything else, like the Sharingans, the Rinnegan if I choose that path and shit like that. So I'll make a video, separate video, kind of like explaining more in detail the plan for that. But I do plan on doing the modded questline playthrough for at least maybe this character or maybe another character. I do have to remake my Witcher character, just because it was on another playlist or another like another modded profile essentially. So I have to bring back Raziel if I want to continue on with him, which shouldn't be too hard to do. Essentially I can just make the base of the character and then I can give him the equipment that he needs, which isn't really too hard. It was pretty base equipment. And there is some more Witcher spells that are more in line with the Witcher spell. I just don't have, I just want to have access to like the castle and things like that, which I think if I do bring back Raziel, I might either just make the character and give him the Witcher spells, or I'll wait until like the Witcher mod has been updated, because I know it's supposed to be a 2.0 overhaul. Oh Jesus. I mean, we'll read that journal later. But there is like supposed to be a Witcher 2.0 overhaul.
I know
for
it's
that.
been a long way. Thank you so much for doing this for my dad.
Yeah, we are really going a long, long way, my man. But yeah, essentially, this will be an overhaul of the mod itself, so I may wait to do that, and I may do a playthrough of that yet again. Essentially kind of going over like the questing and the build-up of all that stuff, or I may just rebuild the character there and kind of get to the process of where it was, and then add that character into this playlist, using the mod pack, or not the mod pack, but using like the mod Protheus, which I've showcased before in one of my mod videos, which essentially allows you to like create different characters within one world, which really makes things easier for role-playing purposes and things like that. So you don't have to like worry about repeating quest lines or stuff like that, or if there's quests that you want one character to do but another character to do, you can initiate that as well. So in any case, I am just blabbing on right now. So we'll go ahead and get where we need to go. Hopefully the kid doesn't end up dying somewhere, because this pathing's like really, really confusing right now. Yeah, you brought us here, kid. I don't know why you brought us here. See if we get like another angle on these guys. Ooh.
You think I'm afraid of you?
Well, that's my horse you're hitting, sir.
I'll carve you into pieces.
I guess it's probably stuck up there. Which is fine by me. Makes things easier. There we go. Cool. Well, that was worth it. Hopefully we didn't lose track of Hammett. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's keep going. So, but I did also increase my my armor a little bit, so we stand a little bit of a chance in close quarters combat. Not as much as you would expect, obviously, with this character, but it helps. He's taking us a long way, Jesus. The fact that this kid came this far, honestly, is a little surprising. Not gonna lie. I'm really curious to see where his father is at this point, because he is pretty far away.
It seems trouble has found us.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
Alright, come on, kid. We'll worry about Umbra. She'll catch up. So I may cut to the part where we get to the father itself, because it seems like this kid has taken us a long way. There's a lot of danger on the road. Wolves, dragons, bandit camps that he's running us through, so hopefully it's not too much farther. And there's another dragon.
Need something?
Watch out! I think that's trouble!
Yeah, you think?
Lucky hit.
Make it quick. Greetings, traveler. My name is Gerard. What brings you here to this remote outpost?
Anyway, alright.
Until next time.
Just a random bandit, I guess.
Watch out! I think that's trouble!
There's a lot of people out here. Who the hell?
Eternal slumber awaits.
I'm not even gonna question that. My man summoned a whole last ancient spirit. Okay. Let's see. Look, just point us to a direction on the map and I'll lead the way.
Oh, okay. He calls it his cliffside retreat. It's on the mountain. Let me point it to you. Sure. Sorry.
Cool. Okay. 'Cause I feel like he's taking us like a completely opposite direction of where we need to go at this point. Okay, yeah, I think he was taking us like a completely opposite direction, so we can just kind of like lead the way to get there. And he'll catch up at this point because, yeah, I feel like he was taking like in a totally opposite direction. So that's cool. So we will come back where we are essentially talking with his father on his deathbed, essentially. All right, so here's the cliffside retreat. Hopefully the boy was able to keep up. There he is. Okay, cool. That is a way out of the way place to be. Because you have to go past like Forsworn and just a whole bunch of other stuff. Let's see. Find out what Hamid's father needs from you.
Dad! Dad! I made it! I found Godmother!
Is that so?
Yes. In Solitude. She had an accident though. Her voice changed. Just so you know. But it's still her.
Hello, sir. Hamid said you wanted to see me.
Sir.
Memory loss, come on.
Hamid, let us talk by ourselves.
Yes, Dad.
And who are you?
Her lover, her partner, her owner.
And is that so? Time certainly changes everything, doesn't it, sweetie? Nothing ever lasts.
Hamid told us you were sick. Is there anything we can do for you?
Yes. The Soul Gem. It's time.
I'm not entirely sure.
Listen, sweetie. I don't blame you for leaving me. I don't blame you. I made what I made of my life, and you made what you made of yours, and now it's all done. And that's okay. I'm not angry you found someone else. Frankly, better you than me.
I guess it wasn't an item in particularly.
But we talked about Hamid. I can't leave him all alone. No fault of his, but I'm all the poor boy's got. It's just not fair. So it's time.
I think I know what's going on.
Asking me to adopt him?
What? No, I'm asking you to soul trap me into a black soul gem and kill me.
What?
You don't remember? Did the voice accident make you forget?
I figured that was the case when he asked for a soul gem.
You swore, sweetie. You swore to me that when the time came, you would do it. You swore you'd put me in a black soul gem so that I could be with Hamid forever.
But don't you want to go to Sovngarde?
Sovngarde? Why would soon let me in? A wretch like me. What great deed have I accomplished? What great legacy am I leaving behind? Look at the shack. Look at these hands. Look at me, darling. If you can still bear to. I got nothing. I did nothing. And I got nothing. 54 years wasted. I'm not leaving the boy with nothing. No. I'm leaving him with a filled black soul gem.
That's a commitment.
It's the most valuable thing I can give him. Please, don't make me beg. On top of it all, too, don't make me beg. If whatever we had was real, for however long it lasted, you will do this for me.
Damn.
I don't have much time.
If that is truly your dying wish, then I have no right to judge you.
I don't care anymore about being judged, sweetie. Just get me the black soul gem. Please.
I think I have one in my inventory.
Then, Live a good life with your lover.
I think I have a black soul gem. Let me... Do I have a black soul gem? I don't. Okay. So I'll need to go purchase a black soul gem. I have a bunch of other ones, like great soul gems, but not a black soul gem. Okay. I'm sure I can find one relatively quickly without him dying. I hope.
Greetings.
Let's see if you have anything to say about that. About the black soul gem for Hammett's father.
It's a sad favor indeed. What are your thoughts, beloved?
I mean, it doesn't feel right. I have to admit, I don't disagree with what he's trying to do. It's logical.
He truly feels he has nothing left to give. It's not our role to judge him.
Whatever happens, remember, it was his choice. You shouldn't feel any guilt. I feel a little guilty we took Hammett's godmother's body. He looked heartbroken.
Indeed. One thing I've learned after learning of my past is to let go of all guilt. Regrets are the worst waste of time. They don't bring back the past and only slow down the future. Don't worry, beloved. We'll see this through. We always do.
Alright, so I guess we need to go find a black soul gem.
What is it, lover? Look, the child's godmother heard everything. Just get and leave me be.
Yeah, so he has nothing else to say to me, I guess. Alright, so we have to find a black soul gem. Let's see. I'm pretty sure what's some major cities that are around. We can check back in Solitude, Morthal. We'll probably check some of the major like cities and see if they have any. They might have some black soul gems that we can purchase. If not, I'm sure there's some other locations which like a couple of like mage dens and stuff like that. They may have one. So we'll go acquire a black soul gem and then we'll come back and talk with Hammett's father.